Indo-European family of languages. The Indo-European languages are a language family native to Western and Southern Eurasia. It comprises most of the languages of Europe together with those of the northern Indian subcontinent and the Iranian plateau. Some European languages of this family, such as English, French, Portuguese, Russian, Danish, Dutch, and Spanish, have expanded through colonialism in the modern period and are now spoken across several continents. The Indo European family is divided into several branches or subfamilies, of which there are 8 groups with 8 languages still alive today: Albanian, Armenian, Balto-Slavic, Celtic, Germanian, Hellenic, Indo-Iranian, and Italic, and another 6 subdivisions which are now extinct. Today, the most populous individual languages are English, Hindustani, Spanish, Bengali, French, Russian, Portuguese, German, Persian, and Punjabi, each with over 100 million native speakers. However, many Indo European languages are small and in danger of extinction. Cornish, for instance, have fewer than 100 peoples. In total, 46% of the world's population speaks an Indo-European language as a first language, by far the highest of any language family. There are about 445 living Indo-European languages, according to the estimate by ethnologists, with over two-thirds of them belonging to the Indo-Iranian branch. All Indo-European languages are descended from a single prehistoric language reconstructed as Proto-Indo-European spoken sometime in the Neolithic era. Its precise geographical location, the Indo-European Euhagmat, is unknown and has been the object of many competing hypotheses. The most widely accepted is the Kurgan hypothesis, which possesses the Pontic has been steep associated with the Ionian culture around 3000 BC. By the time the first written records appeared, Indo-European had already evolved into numerous languages spoken across much of Europe and Southwest Asia. Today, Thomas Young first used the term Indo-European in 1813, deriving it from the geographical extremes of the language family from Western Europe to North India. A synonym is Indo-Germanic, specifying the family's southernmost and northwesternmost branches. This first appeared in French in 1810 in the work of Cornard Malty-Brun. The most languages this term is now dated are less common than Indo-European. Although in German, Indo-Germanish remains the standard scientific term, a number of other synonymous terms have also been used. Franz Bopp wrote in 1816 on the conjunctional system of the Sanskrit language compared with that of Greek, Latin, Persian, and Germanic. And between 1833 and 1852, he wrote comparative grammar. This marks the beginning of Indo-European studies as an academic discipline. The classical phase of Indo-European comparative linguistics lead from this work to August Segler's 1861 compendium and up to Bregman's Neo-Grammarian revolution of the field and Ferdinand de Sauss's development of the Larnell theory may be considered the beginning of modern Indo-European studies. The last generation of Indo-Europeanists active in the last third of the 20th century. Ottoman Turkish traveler Evliya Çelebi visited Vienna in 1665-1666 as part of a diplomatic mission and noted a few similarities between words in German and in Persian. Gaston Seudrox and others made observations of the same type. Theodox made a thorough comparison of Sanskrit, Latin, and Greek conjunctions in the late 1760s to suggest a relationship among them. Meanwhile, Mikhail Limonsov compared different language groups including Slavic, Baltic, Iranian, Finnish, Chinese, Hottentot, and others. Nothing the related languages must have separated in antiquity from common ancestors. The hypothesis reappeared in 1786 when Sir William Jones first lectured on the striking similarities among three of the oldest languages known in this time: Latin, Greek, and Sanskrit, to which he tentatively added Gothic, Celtic, and Persian, though in a lecture of Aztec Society of Bengal in 1786, conjuncting the existence of earlier ancestors' language, which called a common source but did not name.